Hello everyone. Welcome to my new project. We're exploring phrasal verbs in this video, which are a fundamental part of the English language. Phrasal verbs are a crucial part of everyday communication and are created by joining verbs with prepositions or adverbs. However, they often pose a challenge for learners due to their wide range of meanings and nuances. In this video, we'll go through several often misunderstood phrasal verbs and examine their usage and definitions. Our aim in this video is to bring clarity to this linguistic puzzle and empower you to use these expressions confidently and effectively. Let's embark on this educational journey together. Okay, let's begin. Confused phrasal verbs. Take off. The phrasal verb, take off, has two main uses. Firstly, it refers to the moment when an aircraft leaves the ground to begin its flight. Secondly, it describes removing clothing or accessories from the body. In usage, the phrase, take off, is widely employed in aviation to denote the departure of an aircraft from the ground, as in, the plane will take off shortly after the passengers are seated. In everyday scenarios, it is also utilized to describe the action of removing garments or accessories. Exemplified by, after a long day, I can't wait to take off my shoes and unwind. Take out. Take out encompasses two primary meanings. Firstly, it refers to the act of removing something from a specific location or container. Secondly, it is used in the context of purchasing food from a restaurant for consumption elsewhere, commonly referred to as take-away or to-go. In usage, in practical terms, take out denotes physically extracting an object or item from a designated place, such as, take out the trash before it starts to smell. Additionally, it signifies the process of ordering meals from a dining establishment with the intention of enjoying them off-site. As in, let's take out pizza for dinner tonight. The synonyms that can enrich our vocabulary and help us better comprehend the meanings of take off and take out. Take off, depart, lift off, launch, ascend, soar. Take out, extract, remove, withdraw, retrieve, pull out. Here are some examples of take off. The plane is scheduled to take off at 9 a.m. for its flight to Paris. After a long day at work, Sarah likes to take off her shoes and relax on the couch. The actor's career really started to take off after starring in that blockbuster movie. Here are some examples of take out. Let's take out some pizza for dinner tonight. I don't feel like cooking. Before leaving the restaurant, John remembered to take out some cash from the ATM. Sarah decided to take out her frustrations by going for a long walk in the park. Let's see these phrasal verbs in context so we can understand how they are used. A night out with friends. Last Friday night, Sarah and her friends decided to have dinner at their favorite restaurant. As they sat down at their table, Sarah realized she forgot to take out her wallet from her purse. Panicked, she quickly apologized and excused herself to retrieve it from her car. Meanwhile, the waiter approached to take their orders, and the rest of the group discussed what dishes to take out. After Sarah returned with her wallet, they placed their orders, eagerly anticipating the delicious meals. Once the food arrived, they couldn't resist snapping a few photos before diving in. With satisfied bellies, they eventually paid the bill and prepared to take off for a night of laughter and fun. As they exited the restaurant, they couldn't help but notice the beautiful sunset, signaling the perfect end to their evening. Sarah couldn't wait to take off her shoes and relax at home after such a wonderful night out with her friends. Now, read the sentences below and fill in the blanks correctly. 1. After a long day at work, Carol likes to blank her shoes and relax on the couch. 2. The rocket is scheduled to blank at dawn tomorrow for its mission to Mars. 3. Jack forgot to blank cash before going to the movies, so he had to borrow money from his friend. 4. Can you blank the groceries from the car before it starts raining? 5. The new fashion trend seems to be blank, with many people adopting the style. 6. Lisa had to blank the trash before the garbage truck arrived. Okay, let's continue with the new set of phrasal verbs. Carry out. Carry out encompasses multiple usages, primarily emphasizing the completion or execution of a task, duty, or plan. It also denotes the performance of an action or operation according to predetermined guidelines or objectives. In usage, when discussing task management or project implementation, carry out highlights the need to meticulously perform specific activities or steps to achieve desired outcomes, as exemplified by, our team will carry out the project according to the established timeline. Furthermore, it signifies the professional execution of tasks or operations, such as, the technicians will carry out the maintenance work tomorrow. Carry on. The phrasal verb, carry on, is multifaceted, emphasizing the continuation or persistence in an activity, behavior, or course of action despite obstacles or interruptions. It also denotes the conveyance of personal belongings or luggage from one location to another. In usage, in contexts relating to perseverance or resilience, carry on underscores the commitment to maintaining momentum or determination, as demonstrated by, she decided to carry on with her studies despite facing difficulties. Additionally, it refers to the transportation of personal effects or possessions, exemplified by, each passenger is allowed one carry-on bag for the flight. The synonyms that can enrich our vocabulary, and help us better comprehend the meanings of carry out and carry on. Carry out, execute, accomplish, fulfill, conduct, complete. Carry on, continue, persist, proceed, resume, maintain. Here are some examples of carry out. The company plans to carry out a series of reforms to improve employee satisfaction. It's essential to carefully carry out the instructions when assembling the furniture. The chef will carry out the preparation of the dish according to the recipe's directions. Here are some examples of carry on. Despite the challenges, Sarah decided to carry on with her studies and pursue her dreams. After the brief interruption, the meeting resumed, and everyone carried on with the discussion. The hikers were determined to carry on despite the difficult terrain and inclement weather. Let's see these phrasal verbs in context so we can understand how they are used. A family camping trip. The Johnson family eagerly prepares for their annual camping trip, excited to spend time together in the great outdoors. As they load their car with tents, sleeping bags, and cooking supplies, they double-check their packing list to ensure they haven't forgotten anything. With everything in place, they carry out the departure, driving through scenic countryside to reach their campsite. Upon arrival, they quickly set up their tents and carry out their campfire cooking duties, roasting hot dogs and marshmallows for a delicious outdoor dinner. As night falls, they carry on with their campfire stories and laughter, cherishing the simple joys of family bonding. The next morning, they carry out their breakfast routine, cooking pancakes over an open flame before embarking on a day of hiking and exploration. Despite the occasional challenge, the Johnson family remains determined to carry on with their camping adventure, making lasting memories along the way. Now, read the sentences below and fill in the blanks correctly. 1. The research team plans to blank a series of experiments to test their hypothesis. 2. After a short break, the teacher instructed the students to blank with their assignments. 3. The chef was confident that he could blank the recipe perfectly. 4. Even though the weather was unfavorable, the team decided to blank with the outdoor event. 5. Despite facing numerous challenges, Sally decided to blank with her plans to start her own business. 6. The students were asked to blank the experiment according to the instructions provided. Final, matching section. Here it is, the thrilling final. In this ultimate section, you'll be pairing up phrasal verbs. You're almost there. Let's make sure these phrasal verbs find their perfect partners. Take off, carry on, take out, carry out. Complete, extract, lift off, maintain, execute, withdraw, launch, proceed. And there you have it, our journey through the realm of phrasal verbs. We've explored, clarified, and hopefully demystified some of these often confusing pairs. Remember, mastering phrasal verbs is an ongoing process, and the key is consistent practice and exposure to diverse contexts. Keep experimenting, keep learning, and soon these expressions will become second nature. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with fellow language enthusiasts. Let's continue enhancing our language skills and growing together. Thank you for joining me today. Until next time, happy learning.